Hello friends from YouTube. Have you ever wondered how strict the laws on pets can be? Today I bring you a fascinating story that will surprise them. Imagine this, aren't they? In Evanston, a beautiful city in Illinois, United States. Enjoying a quiet day at home, when suddenly, wow, his puppy begins to bark. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? But wait, because in this city, quite peculiar. In Evanston, if your dog barks for more than 15 minutes in a row, you are violating the law. Yes, they have heard it well. This municipal ordinance was created thinking about peaceful coexistence between neighbors and the well-being of the community. But how did this law arise? It all started when Evanston residents began to complain about excessive noise caused by prolonged dogs of dogs. Local authorities decided to take action on the matter, this specific limit. Now, how is this law applied in practice? Evanston animal control officers have the responsibility to respond to the complaints of the neighbors. If they receive a report from a dog that has been barking without stopping for more than 15 minutes, they can investigate the situation. The interesting thing is that this law makes us reflect on the responsibility we have as pet owners. It is not just about complying with an ordinance, but about being considered with our neighbors and making sure that our hairy friends are happy and well served. And do you know what? This law is not as far-fetched as it might seem. Canine behavior experts point out that a dog that barks could be manifesting some kind of discomfort, anxiety, or boredom. Therefore, this ordinance also helps us to be more attentive to the well-being of our pets. For dog owners, several strategies to comply with this law. For example, you can make sure your dogs exercise enough during the day, provide stimulating toys, and keep them busy with activities that maintain them mentally and physically active. It is also important to mention that proper training can make a difference. A well-trained dog tends to bark less and more controlled. There are excellent canine coaches in the area that can help owners work in this regard. And what happens if your dog has a tendency to bark a lot? Don't worry, there are solutions. You can consult with a veterinarian to rule out health problems. Work with a professional coach or even consider modifications in your pet's environment to reduce stimuli that cause excessive. This Evanston law reminds us that we live in community and that our actions, even those of our pets, to those around us, it is not about limiting the nature of our dogs, but about finding a balance between their well-being and the tranquility of the community. It is fascinating to see how different cities address coexistence between humans and pets. Evanston is not the only city with peculiar laws on pets, but this particular ordinance has drawn attention for its specificity and practical approach. As animal lovers, we must remember that being a good pet owner implies not only taking care of our furry friend, but also being aware of how their behavior affects others. This law invites us to be more considered and responsible in pet raising. And what do you think about this law? Do they have similar laws in their cities? I would love to read your comments and experiences. If you like this video, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content about interesting curiosities and laws around the world. See you in the next video. Remember that a happy and careful dog is a dog that barks and necessary. Until next.